Hola Aquarius, how are you guys doing? Tonight we have the new supermoon in Libra. We are going to see what is coming forward for you in terms of love in the month of October. Now, since we are in October, I do like to pull from my Halloween deck because 'tis the season. All of the decks that I pull from will be listed in the description box. As always, this will be a general reading. General means it may or may not resonate. If you don't feel today's story resonated for you, please check out my other videos, my other readings for your other signs, such as your rising sign, Venus sign, North Node. Please give this video a big thumbs up and hit the subscribe because it helps grow my channel. Underneath, bottom of the deck, we have hearth, happiness in our hearts and homes. So some of my Aquariuses are trying to find happiness, not just within your home, but the people that you live with. Take the time to build up your love fire and have it burning bright. Make your relationships a priority. If there is conflict within your home and family, it is time to take concrete steps to address the issue for good. If you or a member of your family is away from home due to travel or work, know that protection is being given. So some of you are making your relationships a priority, specifically love. That would represent a partner, or you're making your family relationships with your family members, right? Your parents, your siblings, whoever it is that you live with. And if there's conflict, you're kind of making peace. Okay, we have the jack-o'-lantern, which symbolizes protection. I feel like I just pulled that card. Sorry guys, I gotta cheat. Look at the guidebook. Know that you are protected and you are capable of creating the life that you want, and the universe supports you should Jack shine his light upon you. Boundaries are important to teach people how to treat us, and drawing this card indicates that you may wish to renew the ones you have or to establish new ones. So something about boundaries here. Know that you need to let your light shine, or the universe is shining its light down on you. You're either creating new boundaries or you're reinforcing the old ones. Some of you guys, this is boundaries in terms of love or a love situation, because I have the love fire with the hearth and then boundaries with the jack-o'-lantern. Oh my, that one flew. Okay. I have the veil, which represents the future. So the girl has a red veil over her eyes, but the message is she needs to take the veil off in order to focus on her future. The veil represents your past. So some of you are being held, you're focusing on a situation or a person that was a past energy. This could represent an ex or any past situation. But if you only focus on your past and you don't lift up the veil, then you can't see your future, right? You can't focus on all of the good things to come. Now, my last one is the werewolf, exploring wildness. Some of you, you may like to spend time outdoors or in nature. You may be connected with animals or plants, something like that. It's about, are you just going to be a boring person who goes to work every day, like going through the motions? Or are you going to embrace the werewolf energy and make your life a little more exciting, a little more pizzazz, and adventurous with the werewolf. Some of you may be becoming more adventurous in terms of love, such as dating or moving on from a past person or an ex is what this is telling me. But you have to know that the universe or God or your ancestors, whatever higher power you believe in, they are giving you protection during this time. Underneath the deck, I have witch at the end of the world, an important end and a new beginning. So I keep feeling like there's a common theme here, like everybody is getting at least one or two cards that talk about a new beginning. And what's awesome is tonight is the new supermoon in Libra, but new moons also represent new beginnings. So I'm feeling like because Mercury went into retrograde a couple days ago, that this Mercury retrograde and now this new supermoon, something may have had to come to an end in order for there to be a new beginning. So I don't want you guys to think, because I don't do copy and paste readings I take whatever cards come out is meant for that zodiac sign. You guys know that I'm always honest and truthful in my readings. So if there is a common theme about new beginnings coming, then that is honestly just message from spirit. And lots of zodiac signs from the cards that I pulled are pointing to a new beginning. Fairy of the Green World, and I am Callie. From death comes rebirth, again clearing out the old and making way for the new. Death in tarot typically does not mean physical death. It represents an ending, something falling away in order for there to be a new beginning. Some of you definitely like to spend time in nature around plants or animals, or again, this may be message from spirit that this is something that you need to engage in. Here in the United States, we are going through fall. We're getting into the colder season and colder weather. So you may feel like it's harder to be outside because the weather's getting colder. Also a message with this card, make sure that you're eating healthy and drinking enough water and getting enough sleep at night as well. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. But again, something here about a new beginning and something old may be clearing away for there to be something new. The Three Fates, What Comes Around, and Strange Valentine, Love is Strong. So since both of those came out, I'm obviously going to take both. Now the Three Fates, this would be about karmic cycles or cycles in general. What goes around comes around. From these three girls, they may also represent past, present, and future. Again, something about a karmic cycle. But then Love is Strange, you do have possibly a new love coming in. This may represent a type of person that you have never dated before. Maybe they are a different ethnicity or a different religion or a different race than you are, Aquarius. Maybe there's a big age difference or an age gap between the two of you. But again, new love, not just a new lover, but a person that you've never dated before. Now, what's also interesting is I have number 26 and number 27 right in a row. So that may represent the 26th and 27th of October as being significant. Also, October 13th, because Callie is number 13, and I believe that's the day Mercury went into retrograde, if I'm not mistaken. Underneath the deck is the Four of Spring. This would represent the Four of Wands in traditional tarot. Now, the Four of Wands is a big marriage card or marriage indicator. Because I have like a bride and a groom fairy on this card, this may represent a soulmate connection or soulmate in terms of a person that you're actually going to end up marrying. And for some of you, it is this strange Valentine. You may be manifesting meeting or dating your soulmate in the month of October. Also, because we are in retrograde season, not just with Mercury, but there's like 6 or 7 different planets that are in retrograde, such as Chiron and Mars and a whole bunch of them, okay? This may be bringing in your soulmate or the person that you actually end up marrying. You may also have been thinking about marrying someone, whether this was an ex or someone that you're in communication with. It doesn't just have to represent a new love, but for some of you, you may actually end up marrying someone who you, like when you introduce them to your friends or your family, they might think, oh, this love is a little bit strange. Like, they seem like total opposites. Like, how could they be marrying each other? Some of you may also be becoming engaged as well or planning a wedding. But this is all about being grateful, knowing that you have a lot to celebrate, deep feelings of happiness and peace, and also feeling very content in your personal life. As I said, soulmate, union, marriage, something like that. Okay, clarifying fairy of the green world is the Ace of Winter. In traditional tarot, this would be the Ace of Swords. So some of you definitely have communication coming in. You may be dealing with an air sign, so a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Some of you may be dealing with another Aquarius or someone with strong Aquarius in their chart. Now, don't be deterred because you may have some challenges along the way, especially with being in retrograde season. But others of you, you're having amazing new ideas that should be implemented. It's also important to communicate clearly and accurately. The Ace of Swords can represent mental clarity or a breakthrough as well, but a big communication card. Some of you, this communication is going to be, I'm getting about your health, or about, this may be a pet or someone's pet, like in your neighborhood, or a pet that belongs to a family member. Maybe you're receiving news about getting a pet or about somebody else's pet. Others of you, this would represent health. Maybe a doctor or a nurse or practitioner makes a comment to you about your health, like, hey, you need to start getting serious about your weight or your heart, something like that. Clarifying I am Callie is the 10 of Spring or the 10 of Wands. So some of you are dealing with a fire sign in Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You may have fire in your chart, Aquarius, or you are dealing with somebody with a lot of fire in their natal chart. Now, the 10 of Springs, this is about you're being weighed down by way too many responsibilities. You're stressing yourself out, and you are just really overburdening yourself. This can be anything. This could be trying to find balance between work and home. You may be working multiple jobs or multiple careers, but basically you're stressing yourself out and weighing yourself down. If this is not responsibilities or multiple jobs, this may be you're not saying no to people, such as family members or friends, and like everybody's trying to get you to help them or to do this or to do that, volunteer your time, or help somebody move and help somebody make dinner and decorate for the baby shower, and you may also need to start saying no to someone, because by not saying no, then you're just taking on more and more responsibility. Ooh, a group of 3 just came out, so I'm going to take all 3, clarifying our 3 fates and our strange love. This group of 3 right here fell out, okay? We have Major Arcana, the Star. Here you are, Aquarius. Now you know this is your reading. But this is all about having hope and optimism for your future, having the power of faith to move mountains, and happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. So some of you, you're definitely having a more positive outlook on love and relationships. Some of you, as I said earlier, this may represent a new love coming in. Our next card is the 9 of Summer. This is beautiful. 9 of Cups. Some of you are dealing with a water sign, so a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You may have water in your chart or dealing with someone with a lot of water in their natal chart. But this is wish fulfillment right here. Some of you, your wish fulfillment is to be married to someone, possibly a new love or possibly someone that you've already met. You would like to become engaged and plan your wedding and send out wedding invitations, go wedding dress shopping, and we're having wish fulfillment. You may be having wish fulfillment also in terms of love. And then our next one is the 6 of Autumn or the 6 of Pentacles. Earth energy, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So this is about being really generous with your money or your time. This is also a charity card, so you may be volunteering or donating your time to charity. You may have a lot of gifts coming your way, or you may be giving gifts to other people. Know that the good you do is going to come back to you. So if you put good out into the universe, if you give $5 to the homeless shelter or the dog shelter, that good karma will come back to you. Some of you are repaying a debt. You may be having an unexpected inflow of money. Or this may also represent borrowing money wisely. I'm going to pull some more because I really like this energy. Some of you, this new love may be someone that you work with, such as a boss or a manager or a co-worker. You may have met this person through your job or work, but some of you have been really wishing for love or wishing for your soulmate, and now that you're having this hope and optimism for your future and your love life, this may end up in marriage as well. I actually just had a friend on Facebook who announced that she got engaged to her boyfriend. And for those who are new to my channel, I am an Aquarius moon. So this reading applies to me as well, obviously, because I'm an Aquarius moon. But what I wanted to comment was me next, like I'm getting married next, I'm getting engaged next, you know. My turn, my turn. Okay, Prince of Spring or the Page of Wands. So this is a very passionate relationship is coming forward. Also something that is going to happen rather quickly. If we're talking about a person, this person is charming, passionate, very self-confident, may also be a little bit restless. So some of you definitely have communication coming in about a passionate relationship or communication about your relationship happening rather quickly. Some of you are definitely dealing with a fire sign or somebody with strong fire in their chart. Some of you definitely have new passionate love coming in. I don't know. I'm hearing the sex is good. There may be a lot of chemistry or sexual attraction is what I just heard as well. Like you think the sex is good. Oh, the 2 of Summer. Yes, this is beautiful. 2 of Cups, more water energy, but also this is a big soulmate card, right? Falling in love, making a serious commitment to someone. don't give up, your relationship can be healed. Could also represent forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Soulmate, union, marriage, this is some really beautiful energy. So Aquarius, if you learn how to say no, or say no to people that are weighing you down and really burdening you and stressing you out, I feel like that is what is going to bring in the Two of Summer. And others of you, there had to be an ending in order for there to be this new beginning with love. Two of Cups. I'm going to pull one more group of 3, and then I think I'm going to leave it at that, because this is some really, okay, both of those wanted to come out. I have balance. So in traditional tarot, this would be the Temperance card, and then more summer water energy with the 8 of Summer or the 8 of Cups, and also the King of Summer or the King of Cups. Some of you are definitely dealing with a water sign or someone with strong water in their chart. You may be walking away from someone, whether this be a person or a situation. Some of you are returning not just to your home, but specifically your childhood home. But the 8 of Cups is all about walking away. Balance is about balance, patience, and moderation, because that is what the Temperance stands for. Some of you, this may be an issue with timing, because we are in retrograde season, so we need to have more balance and moderation in your life. And for others of you, this is outright, you need to be more patient or have more patience. But the King of Cups, this is a romantic partner that you can trust. He gives excellent advice that comes from the heart. And others of you are getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. If we're talking about a person, the King of Summer is honorable, mature, warm-hearted, and devoted. So again, someone that you can trust, not just with your love, but your heart. This person isn't going to let you down. So we have the King of Cups, the 2 of Cups, the 4 of Wands, which is marriage, 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment, and the 6 of Pentacles is a pretty good pentacle card to get as well. And I just wonder what you're walking away from. You might be walking away from a karmic cycle, is kind of what I'm feeling. Hopefully you're not walking away from a wish fulfillment or having hope and optimism for your future or new love. I don't really see why you would push that away or walk away from a new love, because with all of this soulmate energy, you're either meeting your soulmate or you're manifesting them in the month of October. And some of you very strongly would like to get married and plan and have a wedding. So if that is your goal, and the reason I say that is because marriage is not for everyone, and I don't judge people who want to be married or people who don't want to be married, because marriage is a big deal and a big commitment and is not for everyone. But this is some really beautiful energy, Aquarius. So I feel like I'm going to go ahead and close out this reading, because this is really beautiful and positive. If you don't feel today's message resonated, please check out my other videos, my other readings for your other signs, such as your North Node, Rising sign, Venus sign, etc. Give this video a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe. It does help my channel grow, and I will see you guys in my next reading. Bye, Aquarius.